We are at Camp Willis in the summer of 1916. Camp Willis was established in what would become Upper Arlington as a training camp for the Ohio National Guard.
After many years of civil war in Mexico, one well-known leader of the revolution, Pancho Villa, crossed the U.S. border in March of 1916 and raided the town of Columbus, New Mexico. His men stole horses, mules, and guns and left 17 Americans dead. The U.S. government then asked the states for additional troops to protect the border. In Ohio, they needed a large space to gather and train the National Guard troops before sending them south. In June of 1916, the state seized the property recently purchased by King and Ben Thompson to build their planned community of Upper Arlington. There, the state of Ohio established Camp Willis, named for then Ohio Governor Frank B. Willis.
The Ohio National Guard would spend most of the summer of 1916 here preparing for service. They were not sent as early as they had expected, which meant they spent a lot more time at Camp Willis than anticipated.
Upper Arlington was just being developed at that time, as this March 1916 picture shows. Miles of sidewalks and pavement were in place. 12 families lived here by June of 1916, with several other homes in the process of being built. These new residents of Upper Arlington and incoming 11,000 troops had to live alongside one another for over 2 months until the troops' training was complete. Residents were required to have military passes, like a permission slip, to walk outside their home because for that time they lived officially in a military encampment.
I just do not understand what is going on. I just want a pass. These National Guard boys want us to have passes. I just want to go down the street to visit my friend.
A lot of the soldiers were very recent recruits, so Camp Willis helped them adjust to military life.
No, I'm not used to anything about this. This feels all new. I'm fresh booted and everything, and I am not ready for what is coming.
These gentlemen were civilians a couple weeks ago. We're preparing to go down to let Pancho Villa know that we don't want any intrusions on our southern border. It's hot, it's dusty, and we've got some homesickness.
There was real sickness as well. In a letter dated July 12, 1916, from a soldier to his mother, he recounts,
"I've been sick for about a week now and did not eat anything for about 4 days, but I feel pretty good now. We were vaccinated today for smallpox."
Camp Willis was quite large, filling the area from 5th Avenue to Lane Avenue. Here you can see the approximate location of troops, hospital services, and the artillery. This is the approximate location of today's Jones Middle School for reference. During July and August of 1916, the troops were busy training for their upcoming duties at the U.S.-Mexican border. Yet, they still found time to have fun. All of this activity took a toll on the land the Thompson brothers had purchased. Simply feeding these thousands of soldiers their daily meals took an entire staff, and any open space became a dining hall. Heavy trucks rutted the streets. But finally, by the beginning of September 1916, the last of the troops left Camp Willis to head to the Mexican border. In its wake, Camp Willis left miles of the paved roads, sewer lines, and gas lines previously laid by the Upper Arlington Company in shambles, and the Thompson brothers had to begin their development again. It didn't take long for our community to rebuild and expand. This 1918 photo shows a well-developed Upper Arlington at the intersection of 5th Avenue and Cambridge Boulevard, exactly where Camp Willis' guarded entrance once stood. On March 20th, 1918, Upper Arlington had 200 residents and was officially designated as a village. This marker in Mallway Park describes and commemorates the unique story of Camp Willis. It stands appropriately adjacent to a recently renovated veteran plaza, honoring all those from Upper Arlington who have served in the military.